Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Alright, if my speech slurs a little bit, it's because I went to the dentist today and she numbed the left side of my teeth and gums and all, and it's been 5 hours and my lip is still numb. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all something. I moved, I told y'all in the last video I was going to move her, the black sex link back into the general population over there. So it's just the little babies, the 8, and then the older babies, the 7, the mama hen to the little babies, and Junior in here. And y'all, that mama hen last night, look at her. She chases the older babies that aren't hers. You know, she didn't hatch them. And she chases the little babies. But she roosted on the roost last night, and all the little babies except 3 were up on the roof. So I'm expecting tonight all of them to be up there. But I'm going to move her tonight. I'm going to put her back in general population because they don't need her for warmth as hot as it is in South Georgia. But watch her run that baby off that's coming up right beside her. She's trying to protect all the different piles of corn I poured out there, or the scratch feed. It's mostly corn and wheat. But watch. Can't believe she ain't doing it. I watched her right before I started the video run 2 of the brown babies off. She just don't want to do it while she's on camera. I threw the main chicken run over there, I threw them a full scoop of scratch. But anyway, Junior doesn't mess with them at all. He doesn't care. But the older babies chase the little babies off, and the mama hen chases them all off. They get around her while she's eating or whatever. So she's going to go back to the main pen over there tonight. I'm not going to put up with that. These babies are old enough to take care of themselves. So I don't remember if I told y'all in the last video or not, but you know I was out of scratch feed. I was almost out of Start and Grow crumbles, and I was down to my last can of the regular layer pellets. So I bought enough to do 1.5 cans of layer pellets, so now I've got 2.5 cans. I bought a 50-pound bag of the Start and Grow and a 50-pound bag of the scratch feed. We're expecting, according to the weather app, thunderstorms this evening, but I got 1/4 inch of rain today while I was at work, which is the most rain we've had in a while, but that's not nowhere near enough. Watch, see how they run that yellow hen or brown hen run that black one off? It's amazing to me. But I did give I Don't Leave Sue out. I gave him a little bit of scratch too, way more than he's going to eat by himself, but I gave him some as well. And I guess I can move these 2x4s because they're too big to fit through the gap in the door now. But anyway, I'm going to walk out to the garden with my little basket and pick some tomatoes that are just starting to turn pink or red and see what I end up with. Alright, I'm about giving up on the squash. My boss told me, he said, it's too hot for it, Michael. They ain't going to produce. Well, they would if the vine borers wasn't tearing them up. The ones up in the bed has got vine borer issues also, but they do have some blooms and babies coming on them. And of course, over there I got a few small ones. I don't know if the vine borers are going to get them before I pick them or not. But I got quite a few tomatoes over here that are yellow or turning reddish, like this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick those and put them on the counter and let them finish ripening. And I brought my little Ziploc bag and my gloves, so if I see any tomato hornworms, I'm going to pull them and feed them to the chickens as well. And I'm sure if I look hard enough, I'll find them. These plants have gotten so heavy, they're falling out of the raised bed, even though they're in tomato cages, and I've got those T-posts in there to help hold them up. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick these that are turning yellow. They should finish turning red in the house. There's a bunch of tomatoes down there, probably a dozen. A few big ones over there. Oh, there's a tomato hornworm right there. Y'all see him? See him eating that leaf? I'll get my gloves on and get my Ziploc bag opened up. The gnats and the mosquitoes are swarming me. I don't see another tomato hornworm. I'm sure there's going to be several. When I come out at night with the black light, I usually get 2 to 4. So we'll see. It's so thick in there, it's hard to see. Then you come out the next day and there's a bunch of leaves gone. Y'all see how they picked a stem completely? They eat everything. They will eat a tomato. I've seen them do it. But I'm gonna get that one, put him in my Ziploc bag. He right there. But either way, hang on just a second, let me get him. All right, he didn't want to turn loose. Boy, they hold on with their feet very, very tight. But I got him. And of course I grabbed the right glove and I'm using my right hand. Oh, there's another small one. If y'all can see him right there. Pick him off and throw him in the Ziploc bag. All right, I don't know how much I blocked that view, but oh, there's another one right there. Y'all see him? Boy, when they grab onto your gloves, they'll hold on too. That's 3, a small one, a medium, and a large, but not extra large like I have found. I'm sure there'll be more. My sister and brother-in-law having problems with their dryer, so y'all know they live across the road from me. They help keep an eye on my place when I'm not around, but she texts me and asks if she come over and dry a load of clothes so the repair guy can look at hers. I told her sure, so they'll be driving up any minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick this yellow. Tomato, because it'll be red in a couple days. All right, let me get this glove off. Apologize for moving. I'm gonna take this tomato. It's got a sting or something on it, a hole. I'll probably throw it out to the chickens. But them tomato hornworms are something else now. I come out with a black light. And of course, I got a little bitty black light. A little old bitty 3-inch one, you know. And it's great for up close, but you gotta search everywhere. I need to get me a big black light to make it easier for me to use and find them at night. So there's still blooms on the tomato plants. I like to say, I had to go to the dentist this morning, well, after lunch. And she was quick. She was very quick, but I didn't get to eat lunch. I went back to work. Even if I'd have stopped and got food, my mouth was numb. I couldn't chew nothing. So I came home and fixed myself supper first. Now I picked 2 or 3 tomato hornworms off this branch yesterday. And I'm looking to see if there's any more. I don't see any more on there. And see, then you got these branches here. Not a sign of the hornworm on those. Oh, nope, that's the stem. They are hard to see. You got to really look for them. They blend in so well with the stem, especially when you get the rough part of the stem like that. They blend in so perfectly well with that, they're very hard to see when they're on your plants because they freeze. As soon as they see something around, they freeze. They don't move. Every now and then you'll get one, you go, oh, he's still munching. Most of the time they freeze when you first come out. It makes them that much more difficult to find because they blend in with that stem. But all right, I'll go give these 2 I've got to the chickens. Then I'll come back out tonight with the black light and see if I can find any more. But when these tomatoes are finally picked, I'm gonna pull these plants up and mulch them into the yard. Look at there. There's that watermelon that I told y'all was over here. So that's say that's 1. That's 2. We got 2 big ones over there, 3 and 4. Big one there's 5. Big one up there is 6. There's a bunch of little bitty ones too, and the little ones turn into softball size before you even see them from under all the leaves. But I was looking to see if I saw any more that I haven't been seeing. Oh, yep, look at there. It's number 7 right there. That's soccer ball size. I got watermelon everywhere. They're just so hard to see up under all the leaves, but I got some baby squash there, very small, and then I got a couple up here that are, if there's no vine borers on them, I may cut them and take them inside. But I don't see any damage from the hornworm on this plant that's fresh. I did get a hornworm off of here about a week ago. But this squash is a little bit small for picking, but I may have to pick it to beat the bugs to it. Whew. It is warm out here in South Georgia, y'all. Southwest Georgia, it is hot. There's a little bit of a breeze today because of the storms that are supposed to be coming in, but it is hot, hot, hot down here. The high today was about 97 to 98 with a heat index of 107, 108. Just add 10 degrees pretty much, that's all they do. A little bit of damage on this tree, and I picked a little bitty hornworm off of it yesterday. Actually, it was in the pot down here, and I cut it with my knife and then got the halves out. There's my sister and my brother-in-law. All right, I'm gonna get off here, go feed these worms to the chickens, and let my sister borrow my dryer. Y'all remember what I've always told you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.